Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome ye all to part 2 of Path of Exile Synthesis on the PlayStation 4 Pro. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 1, in the Submerged passage, and we're going to crack straight in. Lovely. See if we can get some more loot on our travels here. The leather cap there actually, which might be useful for us. Starting to test us now. Yeah, 2 greens on there. And evasion of 19, well, we definitely want that. And we can probably drop that as it happens. Come Willow, my wolverly friend. Wolverly friend. My furry friend. Yeah, that's better. Scroll of Wisdom, thank you. God damn you, exploding barrels. Scale vest and a rusted spike. Yeah, well, none of ours are linked, are they? That is. If we ever get the chance to magic that up, it might be worth it. In fact, we can magic up normal items. We've got 3 orbs that'll do it at the minute. Flooded depths, there it be. I say there it be as if I was looking for it. There was a way to go over here. Plate vest, armor, sadly. Not evasion. Mana. Have it. Ooh, a blue sash might be able to be used. We don't have a belt on at the moment. 23% global physical attack. 23% increased global physical attack. Reflects one physical damage to melee attackers. Pop that on for now. Did that actually change? Can we actually see that when we put it on? No. It'd be hidden by our clothing. We can actually, that orb of transmutation will turn that into a magic item, but I doubt it's going to be better than what we've got on. That said, can you have a sword in each hand as opposed to a dagger then? Can as well. What? Why is it not letting me put it offhand? What's going on? I am now mighty confused. You can only get the equip offhand button if... Ah, here we go. Hey? Why won't it let me put that offhand? That is bizarre. It won't let me have what I had before. It'll let me put that offhand, but it won't let me put my dagger offhand, which is the way I had it before. What's that all about? What? So you have to equip both and then swap them over. That's bloody painful, isn't it? Never you mind. Anyway, that's not what I was going on about. I'll show you this anyway. We'll waste this transfer. So if we take this, is a normal item with no perks on it. Well, it's got a plus 25% global chance of strike multiplier or whatever. But if we take this and use it on there, we suddenly get a blue item with perks. So we've now got the 25% to global critical strike multiplier, which I had before, plus 11 to strength, adds 1 to 3 physical damage. As it happens, the physical damage on it's not as good as the rare one we've got on, but we could have swapped out for the dagger we've got on. Funnily enough, the dagger we've got on has got a 30% increased global critical strike chance. We could actually have magicked up our glass shank, actually. It was a bit silly that, but never mind. Anyway, enough of this faffing around, people. Let's get on with it, shall we? Another doorway up here. The ledge. Right, well, as it happens, I think we'll do the other one first. Flooded Depths or whatever it was. Another 2 of these to do.
I've thirsted for adventure my entire life. I suppose at 82, the most I can do now is walk along the village better.
Holy shit, me. Not going to survive that. No chance. Absolutely no chance. You get the option to resurrect at checkpoint, which as it happens was when we went in there.
It's all right. Even shattered as I...
Mega fail. Pretty sure the ledge takes us to the next area we need to be to push things forward, so flooded depths will be... That other door down bottom right is where we came in. This music sounds like Halloween. It's a dead end. Christian! We're up again.
Low on mana.
Ready? There's a surprise. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. What the hell is going on with this mana? Come on. Well, might as well spend our point while we're here. As it happens, we're at the big one, aren't we? So we're going to get 12% increased attack speed, lovely. 6% increased cast speed, lovely. Plus 10 to dexterity and intelligence. That's very handy, actually. Lock it in. That's a physical damage. And a one-handed melee damage. Oh yeah, with one-handed melee weapons. Well, that's fine, because we're using one in each hand. So that'll do nicely. 10% increased damage over time as well. %20 increased chaos damage, 5%. Oh, 5% increased movement speed. I want that. Plus 20 to dexterity as well. 20% increased physical damage. Well, we're definitely going to head over there. And, however, I want these as well. What's this one down here? Yeah, I think we might go around that way actually. So in 1, 2, 3, 4 we could get that. We could get 4 more level ups. We could get that extra speed and dexterity and stuff. Life regen. Increased evasion. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to do it. Where am I, please? Jesus Christ. Like to charge it up a bloody weapon, that lot. Yeah, so that's a dex weapon as well. Slightly tempted with these sort of hand fist spike things and bundle spikes. 2% chance to dodge attack hits and stuff like that on them. Become a melee punch character. Nice. God damn you, dead ends. God damn you to hell. We've got another level up already. That's what I like to see. Christian! It never grows old. Not for me. Alright, let's lock it in, people. Christ. So that's a physical damage, and then we're going to get 20% increased critical strike chance and 20% increased physical damage as well. It's a good one to grab as well, isn't it? 10% increased physical damage with one-handed melee weapons. 10% increased damage with ailments from attack skills while wielding a one-handed weapon. I think I'm going to go for that first though, so... hang about. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Could get there in 3. But we'd get dexterity as opposed to moves. We haven't actually increased our dexterity, which is slightly concerning actually. Might be worth doing that. At the moment our dexterity is on 33, and very soon it's going to say you can't use gems unless you get your dexterity up. So... actually, hang on a minute. 10 to dexterity and intelligence. Alright, we just did put it up. Now we'll go this way. Lock it in. Give over. Sneaking up on someone when they're doing their passive skills, man. Call yourself a creature of the world. Begone, foul beast! God damn it! Jesus Christy. We've been there before. We've actually done a full circle. I think this house is clean, just about. You're not using your bloody charge attack on me. hello. That's an amulet. And I think it might be a mana amulet as well. Oh, it's put it on. 24% mana, yeah, 24% increased mana regen, thank you. It's exactly the sort of thing we were after. Exactly. Speak to Tarkley because we've defeated the giant monster of the depths. Leather scale boots might be for us as it happens. Do they not know when their master is dead? Stop bloody attacking me.
I need more pockets.
Oh, do you? Right, well. We can probably get rid of that and that. Actually, no, that's a green. Pick that back up again. We can get rid of those. And that. Yeah, oh, it's got a link as that. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God, where are they coming from? They're winding me right up.
I need more pockets.
Well, 6 enough, it doesn't really. I can't pick it up. No matter what I do, I've not got enough space.
I need more pockets.
Alright. Okay, so we put on another pair of boots there, which are better for us. It's got 22% increased armor and evasion, as well as 15 evasion and 15 armor. We are getting there, people. We are getting there. Well, we need to return anyway as it happens. Let's just check out the rest of the area and then... We could actually come out of here and try and find the waypoint on the ledge. If indeed we can find a way back to that doorway, I'm sure it's up here. No! It's the wrong one, Stephen. Where in God's name was it then? What the hell? Oh, I know why. Oh, Steve. Oh, Stephen, you silly boy. The ledge is in the submerged passage area, isn't it? That'd be why. God damn it. This is the slightly frustrating part. If you're away from an area for too long, it becomes undiscovered again, and you have to go around it all again, which is really frustrating. Now those rawhide gloves are certainly up our alley, but it only got one socket. I've only got one portal scroll. God damn it. As it happens, we're still getting decent XP off of all these creatures. I think the ledge might have been near Kavash. These areas they don't regenerate in the same way. So they're never the same twice. They have the same doorways in them, but they'll be in different locations. Well, I'm not saying they never do it in the same way twice, but generally speaking, it's different the next time you come in. Right, well, we're at the waypoint. Might as well go back and sell our shiz. And close off that quest for a matter of fact.
Yes?
So this item we picked up here, the chromatic orb, that changes the colour of the sockets on an item randomly. So you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes it can take 3, 4, 5, 6 of the buggers to get the right combination you want. I didn't mean to put those in there. So that's our currency starting to build up now. Different items being picked up here and there. Bastel, good man.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery.
Aye.
Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
What? You're not even giving me a little present, or Tarkly might.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something. I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern. Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going that way, then do us a favor.
Already done, brother.
Old shield crab's guts before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Ooh. What we got? Bear trap. Throws a trap that damages and immobilizes a single enemy. Orb of Storms. Creates a stationary electrical orb that frequently unleashes a splitting bolt of lightning. Riposte. Perform a deadly counterattack when you block. Uses both weapons while you're dual wielding. Might be worth it, that, you know. Cannot use this attack directly. Yeah, it's almost like it's not a support gem, but it kind of acts like one. As long as you've got it equipped, it'll do that block riposte move. I think we'll take that. Contagion unleashes a vile contagion on enemies, dealing chaos damage over time. If an enemy dies while affected by contagion, it spreads to other enemies. That's bloody awesome. Detonate the dead. Targets a corpse and deals spell damage to enemies around the corpse. Yeah, I'm gonna take riposte.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, and I've got one more thing to thank you for.
Ooh. You are a good man,
Got a job for you.
Tarkly. Don't care what anyone
There's a
says about
pool
you.
near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living debt to contend
I thought we
with
did the
already.
fetid pool already. Obviously not. I maybe found it and didn't go in. Back to the mud flaps. Right, let's get our new move on. And our new skill point for that matter. Right, so riposte, we're just going to put it on any of the weapons. So we can put it on the sword. As it happens, it's possible that it's possible it could be supported by something. Let's we don't have to put it on a weapon is my point. I think you can just put it, as long as it's equipped on an item, you'll get the move. Free skill point, people. Level up. So we're getting Will of Blades now. That's the 20% increased critical strike chance. 20% increased physical damage. That's pretty sweet, that, isn't it? So tempted to grab that as an extra. 10% increased physical damage, 10% increased damage with ailments and attack skills while wielding one-handed weapon. Now I'm going to go that way. I want that movement speed as quick as possible, and the plus 20 dexterity, and the 20% increased physical damage, and the 20% increased chaos damage. All of it. Alright, so that's our 20% increased critical strike chance and 20% increased physical damage. Nice. Lock it in. So, let's go and have a quick word with Nessa and see if she's got anything we can buy. Because she happens to sell gems, people. Oh, she's not got any reds, though. And we don't have anything else linked at the moment, sadly. But, we could have another active skill. What else have we got? We can afford some. Double Strike performs two fast attacks on target enemy with a melee weapon. Dual Strike. Viper Strike we've got. Frost Blaze we don't have. Spectral Throw. Oh yeah, no, that throws the... It's almost like a boomerang type throw, that does. Ethereal Knives we have on. Split Arrow. Fires multiple arrows at different targets. Burning Arrow, that's all bow stuff, I think. Riposte we just got. Punctures the target, causing a bleeding debuff, which will be affected by modifiers to skill duration. Puncture works with bows, daggers, claws or swords. Might try that. Animate weapon. Animates a melee weapon to fight by your side. Alright. You cannot animate unidentified weapons. Yeah, I think we'll go with puncture. Throws a trap that creates a large explosion when triggered. Double Strike might be worth a try. Attacks with both weapons, dealing the damage of both in one strike. Yeah, I might give that a go. Got plenty of sockets free. Let's lock them on, people. Let's get them on. It's all extra moves. So this is Puncture. Dual Strike. And Double Strike. However, I was going to try just show off the So there you go, down bottom right there, we've got a ton of moves now. Just put them all on for us. Quite fancy the double strike on the home. You can actually move, like, I'll show this off now actually. You can move the... If you go to skills, find the skill you're interested in, say... Well, that isn't equipped, that just happens. There's dual strike and double strike. Now, double strike at the moment is on my trigger button. I think I quite like it here on this one. So you just highlight the one you want it on and hit X. Sorry, yeah, X, yeah. And then we'll move the one that was there to where double strike was. I'm saying that, why does it put riposte on there if I don't have to activate it then? Seems a bit weird. Then what we'll do is we'll put that on the second tab for now until we see what it's doing. Pretty sure it should just do it though, without it being on. Alright, we're good to go I think. Have a quick look at what Tarkley's
Greetings.
selling. It's funny, whenever I go look at these things at the beginning of the game, they never seem to have what I'm looking for. Oh, hello. That's handy, though. That's very handy indeed. We could get a green with a support on it. It's one scroll. Yeah, we'll take that, actually. Mind you, that was... a bit silly. We should have used that one. Mind you, we can't use reds anyway at the minute for some reason. We can't, well, we can, but we can't buy any. Quite fancy trying one of these. Spiked bundle. Oh, it's a, I don't know what that is. Is it a shield or a weapon? I assume it's a shield. A weapon, sorry. Got good links on them. It's 3 links that. My sword doesn't get any on it. Anyway, let's not go overboard. Let's put this on. So what we can do here is... take one of these moves up here. Dual strike, double strike, puncture. So we could look for a support gem.
Yes?
That works with any of those, and then put one of them on the chest piece with a support behind it.
What little help I can offer is...
What you got? What you got? Well, volley... Oh, right. Volley support works with puncture. Could be worth getting a second volley support. Poison. Let's try volley. Let's get the volley support and try it. Double strike, dual strike, explosive trap. Let's get the ice blades one on. See what it gives us. Frost blades. Let's do this. Right, we need to go to... Hang on, let's just get rid of that item. Oh my god, here we go. Yeah, there's still something to do with the submerged passage and that. Oh yeah, it's the ledge, isn't it? That's what it is. So we need to rediscover that anyway. Let's do the mud flats first. As we're right by the door, to try out some of these moves, people. We've got a full set now. See what puncture does. Oh, hello. Bloody hell, that's a good move, isn't it? Double strike. Very nice. Fetid pull, just what we're after. Begone, foul beasts. I'm here to cleanse the area. Oh, tell you what, we want volley support on that defo. That frost blade. Not overly sure that puncture. I'm not sure what puncture is getting out of volley. Doesn't seem to. So if we put frost blades in here and puncture in here, we should now get multiple frost blades. Frost blades isn't supported by it. That's strange. That'd be strange, people, that'd be. Don't know how that works, that puncture supported and frost blades isn't. A bit strange. Viper strike, lesser poison support. What is supported? Ethereal knives, which has already got it on, and puncture. It's only two that are supported by it. Alright. Well, we'll leave it as is then, people. Onward. Onward. Ooh. Don't like the double strike, do they?
Low on mana.
Jesus Christ, didn't like that move, did he? Flipping heck fire. Did not like that puncture at all. Not far from a level up here, people. Not far at all. Christian! It's there. Level 9. Well, we know where we're heading. Can fire it straight on. So we're going to we're one away now when we put this in. We're going to be one away from our movement speed and stuff. 8% increased physical damage. Boosh. Lock it in. Let's see if we can get another level up for this part. It's all over with. Just the way we came in. Yeah, it is. That it be. We have to kill them all, people. We have to make sure they're all gone, all the monsters. There are some lurking somewhere. Sneaky little hobbits is hiding in corners. There we go. Hey, the light is back. Talk to Tarklee for your reward. Seems reasonable. Oh, it's got a link on it actually. 2 greens linked. Mind you, shows that one, but what's the comparison? The Jerkin's total evasion, and that's got a little bit of an energy shield on it. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the shabby Jerkin. Where is the way out, please? Probably say that the loading screens between the loading screens X and Pro seem to be very much the same. Mind you, shows the gameplay itself very similar. They're both very smooth. Come on, Willow, let us be gone from this foul place. Yeah, it's this one we want. Try to save myself wasting a portal scroll. Because I know there's a waypoint right outside. No, it's the fetid pool. Where the bloody hell's the front door then? Just had it down there and I thought it was something else. Silly boy. Aye. That it be.
Hello. That's a mana flash, that was a life one. God damn it. Don't need it then. 90 over 6 seconds. Yeah, the one I've got's better. Hello.
What you saying, Tarkley?
A necromancer. Just the one, was it? Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Well, good to see you don't mind getting your hands good and filthy. Here, to mark a dirty job well done.
Oh. God damn it. I thought it was a level up, but it's 2 respec points. So basically you can buy back a couple of points with that.
Road via Prisoner's Gate. Had to skirt around Axiom Prison. That's the holdfast of Brutus the Warden. Bloody treacherous trip it was. Worth it? There's forest inland. Game, berries, fruit. More food than we can scrounge here. But most here wouldn't survive the journey. Would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison. Tell you what, carve us a path up the coast. Find us a way past or through Brutus, and you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
Fair enough. I look like one of those people that literally has nothing, just living in the mud in The Witcher 3. We're not looking cool yet. We'll get there, people. So this book basically gives us 2 respec points, which, if we go to our passive tree, you'll see at the top 2 refund points left. Basically, you just go on to whatever point and hit your triangle button, and it'll, if I was to hit it there, for example, you have to make sure that you can undo it without affecting anything else, otherwise it won't work. So if I was to go there, it would just take it off, and then it would give me a point back to spend somewhere else. So we only have the way forward is the main story, and the Shattered Past is the Kavas side story. So at the moment we've only got the one way to go. So we need to go back to the Submerged passage, and I'm pretty sure it's the ledge we're after. Let's see if we can find a waypoint. It's undiscovered again, I think. Yeah. Well, the arrow we can see, the doorway is the one we came in on. Back to the Halloween music. Following my nose here. Oh, hello. Might be lucky here. God damn it. It's the other one we wanted, isn't it? That's that ruled out. Must be the other way. Is the volley support kicking in, I think? Oh no, it didn't support it, did it? Riposte, level up. I could not have gone more the wrong way if I tried. Jesus Christ. Really, I mean it. Very the wrong way. Oh my god, where is it then? Is it going to be to the right here? That's a dead end as well. Which means, well, it can't be that door. Okay, what's going on? It's definitely in here. I've missed something obvious, people. There's definitely nothing in that top section. Ah, I see it. I see it, I see it. You shall not pass! That's pretty brutal, the old ice move, isn't it? Frost knives, or whatever it's called. Frost blades, even. Here we go. The ledge. Huh. Attention to detail. Seagulls, bird nests. Bird poo even. Give it a rest, Cavass. Jesus. Three-linked claw. It's very nice, that. Might have to give a claw a little bit of a go. Well, that needs to be used. Large mana flask. Ah, wait a minute. I need to magic it up first. What?
Low on mana.
Ooh, those mitts are quite nice, and they've got a link. More evasion orientated, yeah. So we can swap those over with the armor ones we've got on. Nice. Not far off a level up here.
Christian! We're on it. Level 10.
The earth of Rayclast rejects the dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail. Our own remembered have joined their cursed ranks. No longer may we give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Calm has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Calm is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
Right, well, that's perfect timing, that is. Look, got our level up to get our Fangs of the Viper, which gives us 20% increased chaos damage, 5% increased movement speed, plus 20 to dexterity, 20% increased physical damage. Awesome. Lock that in. I can already feel my speed, people. Just feel a little bit faster, to be fair. And we found a waypoint as well. We've done pretty well there, has to be said. It is, however, the perfect place to wrap things up, I think, because we've reached the waypoint, which we can come directly back to this section in the next part. Don't have that much to sell, to be fair, but I'm definitely going to have a look at that, maybe magicking up that fist thing. I keep looking for something that kind of tells me whether or not it's more for, yeah, see, there's plus 6 life gain for each enemy hit with attack. Sword's got a better range, but we could have that in our left hand instead of a shank. Shank's got a link of 2, that'd have a link of 3. Yeah, there is things that say just with daggers and stuff though, isn't there? So we'd have to suss that out. I wonder if some of these will tell us. It'll say somewhere, can only be used with... There you go. Ah, so requires a claw, dagger or sword. So the claw is sort of classed within the same realms of the dexterity character, I think. So I think... Oh, hello. Oh, that's a magic item with new random modifiers, yeah. I think if we were to magic that up, we could actually have that as our second item instead of the dagger and have another support class on it. Until we find a better dagger. I do want to be a daggery person, to be fair. At the moment, would actually be better replacing the sword, but because it's a rare, it's... No way I'm going to be able to make that, Steve, what are you doing? Let's get ourselves back to base. I don't think we have an item that turns a standard into a rare yet. Just standard into magics. Yeah, we don't. Just got this one that turns it into a magic item. Let's have a look. Let's apply it, see what we get. We're actually getting 12 life on hit. Oh no, that's plus 6 life gained on kill. So, and fire damage. Compared to the sword. The sword's got the fire damage, but it's also got attack speed, lightning resistance, accuracy rating, 17% increased damage. Yeah, it's got more. We'd have to replace it with the dagger. So interestingly, in case you ever wonder, a support gem does not need to be directly next to a skill. So if as long as they're all linked, wherever you put the support class will or the support gem, will affect like 2 moves in the same place. I always thought, like, if I had I always thought they had to be side by side, but they don't. Thanks to some feedback on the channel again. I don't think I have a spare support gem to put on here. That's Ethereal Knives, which is getting volley support. We could probably get poison or something on there as well now. Puncture and volley support. I thought we had a lesser poison support that I wasn't using. Oh, there it's there. Some Viper Strike. Actually, that's something we need to do. Turn that mana flask into a magic and get that on, because it's large. As opposed to the medium that we had on.
Yes? Hello.
And it's Ethereal Knives we want to kind of support in it. So what she got? Poison would work on them. Oh, Mirage Archer. Only works on puncture though. Volley support we've got on it. Onslaught support might work. 10% chance to grant onslaught for 3 seconds when you hit a unique enemy. Supported skills have 28% chance to grant onslaught for 8 seconds on dealing a killing blow. I've never quite got the onslaught thing. I think I stopped using it because I wasn't sure what it was doing on my other characters. Pierce support. That's Ethereal Life supported by that actually. Projectiles from supported skills pierce 2 additional targets. Supported skills deal 3 more projectile, 3% more. That might be worth a rumble. Pierce support. I think we'll go with that. Bit of a change. Alright, so on there we've now got the Ethereal Knives, which is the ones that shoot out, you throw out the knives in front of us. It's got volley support, so we're getting more of them projectile wise, and we've now got pierce support as well, piercing more enemies. Very nice. And we do have empty slots, and we could put, you know, but the thing is, now that we've got all our moves in place, we only have 8 places to put moves. Once we get to a point where the mana builds up quick enough that it never runs out really, we'll get rid of that basic move on the X and replace it with something uber, but other than that we don't have anywhere else to put moves at the minute until we get ones we want to replace these ones with. So really the best we want to be doing now is getting more linked items so we can support the ones that we've got on already with more support gems. What we can do, however, I mean, that would be awesome when we can reforge the links on it, but I can't remember how long it takes to get one of those items. Because that way we could take 2 moves off of there, put 2 support gems on one of them, and put the moves on the hat or, you know, somewhere else. But what we can do is use the whetstones to increase the damage on the sword or this. There you go, quality goes up. Not overly sure what it changed, to be honest. The physical damage didn't seem to go up. You can also do the same with armour, but I'm not... The armour we've got is not that great that I'd want to... I'd tell you what we could do, actually. We could put magics on our chest piece, though, for now. Oh, yeah, I think you have to... I think for some strange reason you have to unequip it before you can magic it. %, fire resistance, really? I was looking for something a bit more special. Anyway, here's what it is. Gloves could have something on them as well. You end up with loads of those magic ones, so you might as well just use them. Ooh, 2 life regenerated per second. Adds 1 to 5 lightning damage on attacks. Take that action. We could do the cap, but I won't because it's not linked, so I'd rather wait until a linked one drops. Could do the rings as well, to be fair, but we'll leave it for now. We've only got one left. Well, there you are. I think that's an ideal place to wrap things up, people. We are well rocking for the next part. I can't wait for the day that I don't look like a butcher. Bacon, anyone? So there you are. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Path of Exile on the PlayStation 4 Pro. And I shall catch you in the next part, folks. Take it easy. Bye.